The Continuum of Becoming, Earth, Energy, and the Myth of First Life by Rue. Imagine waking up one morning with full memory, not just of childhood, not just of this body, but of other forms, other faces, other centuries. Imagine remembering being wind across a desert before you were flesh. Imagine remembering claws before fingers, fur before skin, hooves before feet, or something not even human at all. What if the earth is not producing new souls? What if it is rearranging ancient energy into new arrangements over and over again? Reborn, reborn, reborn. Science already tells you energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. The atoms in your blood were once inside stars. The calcium in your bones may have belonged to a mammoth. The water in your cells has passed through glaciers, oceans, dinosaurs, storm clouds. So in one sense, reincarnation is not mystical. It is ecological. The earth recycles everything. Nothing is wasted. Nothing disappears. It changes form. But here's the real tension. Does energy carry memory, or does memory belong to structure? Neuroscience says memory is pattern, neuroarchitecture. When the structure dissolves, the memory dissolves. Energy continues. Pattern does not. But human intuition has never been satisfied with that answer. That's why in the Bhagavad Gita, the self is described as changing bodies like garments. That's why the Bardo Thodol maps transitional states between lives. That's why Plato suggested that learning might actually be remembering. Across civilizations separated by oceans, people keep arriving at the same intuition, that consciousness feels older than the body. And maybe the excitement you feel right now isn't about fantasy. Maybe it's about possibility. Because if you have been here before, then fear shrinks. Death becomes transition, not annihilation. Experience becomes layered. Growth becomes cumulative. But even if literal reincarnation cannot be proven, psychological reincarnation absolutely can. The child you were is gone. The version of you from 5 years ago is gone. Old identities die quietly. New ones emerge. You have already lived multiple lifetimes inside one lifetime. Reborn, reborn, reborn. Every breakthrough is a resurrection. Every shattered belief is a funeral. Every new awareness is a birth. And maybe the deeper truth isn't about remembering past bodies. Maybe it's about realizing you are Earth, temporarily self-aware. Matter arranged into narrative. Stardust organized into perspective. The planet is not separate from you. It is experiencing itself through you. For a moment. For a blink. For a breath. And that's why it feels exciting. Because if existence is cyclical, if energy keeps reorganizing, then you are not a one-time accident. You are part of a continuum, an unfolding, a rhythm older than language. So the real question is not, who were you? The real question is, who are you becoming? Because even if you have lived 1,000 times before, this version, this conscious moment, is the only one you can shape intentionally. And maybe reincarnation is not about returning to the same earth. Maybe it's about returning to higher awareness each time you shed ignorance. Maybe rebirth is elevation. Maybe rebirth is refinement. Maybe rebirth is remembering who you are beneath conditioning. Reborn in body. reborn in mind, reborn in perspective, reborn in courage. And if the Earth is recycling energy endlessly, then the only real tragedy would be living this cycle unconsciously. So awaken inside it, because whether you've been here before or not, you are here now, and that alone is sacred. Ashe.